Well, hello everybody, it's Ricky, Perfect Blade in Tyrone, Georgia. I was sharpening today. I was almost done and I said, you know, this is one of these stories that you just got to video it to believe it. This is the last knife I have, Cutco. I had the whole set and literally, I mean, you can see this is the world's dullest Cutco knife, I guarantee you. I mean, he said they were using them and I don't see how. I mean, that won't cut hot butter. So I just figured, what the heck, let's just go do a live walk through my process as I always do. So I'll thin it on a 120. I'll reestablish the secondary bevel on my favorite angle on a 120 Cubitron. Then I'll go to a Trizact belt. Then I'll do a rock hard felt paper wheel, and we'll finish it off with a leather. I guarantee it'll be sharper than what it is now. All right, and here we go. Just gonna do one knife. I got a burr, I'll bring it up here. Kind of blend it. Convex on it, do all kinds of stuff. Curve in that blade. But yeah, so back to what I was saying. I thinned it, now I'll come to a 120. It just take 2 passes now that I've thinned it to get a burr up. And that's that is so worth learning to thin about that. But for some reason I always do 2 swipes and 1 more. So hang on. Solid burr. Light pass. The only reason I do that is just start to work on that burr just a little bit. Take that 120 off and put a Cubitron. It's probably an A30. I'll use A30 and A45. And to be honest, I have not noticed a difference on the knives I've sharpened. Get on there. There we go. There's 2 passes. Refine that burr a little bit. 1, 2. Oh, I don't know if you can see the dust coming over the edge. That's just kind of telling me I've got a good apex on it. All right, so now I'll come down to the rock hard felt. The reason I use a rock hard felt, it gets that hard root burr, that wire edge burr off. Verified under magnification. So I'm going to do very light passes above the sharpening angle just a little bit. I'll reiterate, very, very light. Go. Get it on paper wheel at the sharpening angle. You gotta lift your elbow up right there and get that tip. I just do it by habit and I notice it there. Get a little build up on the edge so it's time. Sorry. it's time to clean those wheels again. If you're at home, I have a lot of people always ask, how can I tell when my knives need sharpening? Real quick, number one, if they're cutting like crap, obviously, but just take your thumbnail and lay the edge, and if it grips your thumbnail and won't slide off, like that's the back of the knife. But that right there has got some grip to it. But if it slides right off, bring them to me and let me sharpen them. Let me get a piece of paper and let's try this thing out. Maybe it again, I don't know. Oh yeah. Still is, I mean, that's push cutting. I'm not moving the paper. I'm not moving this back and forth. I'm just sticking it on there. Right there is a burr, a little bad spot. Let me just get that bad spot out of the way. When I get some build up on these wheels, I notice it leaves a little rough spot or two. That's something I just don't want. Yeah, that goes right through like butter. So yeah, just kind of check it all the way through now and just drag it. Absolutely, that's sharp. All right, guys, thanks for coming along. Click and subscribe, drop me a comment, and stay sharp with the perfect blade.